Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. I hope all of you are doing well. On this video, I'm going to help you understand the potential of Metaverse. Now please don't drop off. Please don't drop off. I know many of you might not like this video gaming stuff and virtual reality stuff and artificial intelligence type of stuff. But I urge you to listen to this video because there is a very important lesson here. Every decade gets an investment opportunity that makes them really rich. In our parents' time, that was investing in real estate. In my opinion, in our generation, Metaverse could be one such opportunity. Therefore, please spend 10-15 minutes listening to this video. You will understand a lot of things in a very intuitive manner. That's one. Second key point, I have made an equity investment in an Indian Metaverse company. I'm going to explain you why have I done it, and I will seek your feedback in the comment section whether you think that Metaverse can go big or not. And final key point that I'm going to talk about on today's video is that if you are interested in investing in Metaverse, how you can do it. So let's start the discussion, and let me first and foremost tell you what Metaverse actually is. I had made a separate video on Meta, that is Facebook. So you can watch it there to understand more about a more palpable Metaverse, so to say. But let me summarize the entire story here. So people get confused quite a bit when they start talking about Metaverse. They assume that, hey, it's some kind of a video game and people are selling land, or Facebook is doing something with Oculus, this, that. So let me help you understand that point in a slightly more intuitive manner first. So Metaverse is nothing but a new planet. That is how I will define it. That right now we are living on Earth. Now you have created a new planet in virtual reality, and that is what a Metaverse is. So you can see Mark Zuckerberg wearing an Oculus and looking at something. So he's looking at this new planet. And there on that Metaverse, that is a new planet, he can do a bunch of different things. For example, he can walk around in his avatar. He can interact with other people. For example, if I'm there, he can say hi to me and I can say hi to him. We can go to work, form our communities. We can play games together and bunch of different things, right? So in simple terms, it's a new planet and it has a bunch of functionalities associated with it. For example, right now, when you go and play a video game, there is a bunch of functionalities associated with it. For example, in the old times, people used to play Mario, Aladdin. Then they started playing something like God of War. So I'm a big fan of God of War. All the God of War fans, please hit the like button, will make me super happy. So you play all these different games. What are you essentially doing? You have been transported to a new planet and you are getting entertained. The value that you are deriving from that new planet, that game that you are playing, is that you're deriving entertainment value out of it, right? Very important point. So right now on video games, you are deriving this entertainment value, right? Now imagine a planet where you can derive a lot more than this. You can go party with your friends. You can go launch your own cryptocurrencies or a new world version of currencies. You can go and start new businesses on that planet. So the entire value that can be derived out of a Metaverse makes Metaverse one of the foremost innovations, in my opinion, for our generation. And therefore, I feel that you should learn more about it, figure out what investment options are there, and accordingly take bets. Now, just to very quickly round off the conversations, right now there are two types of Metaverses, right? The first type is the Meta or the Facebook type, right? Which is palpable, right? Because all our parents understand who Mark Zuckerberg is. He owns Instagram, he owns WhatsApp, he owns Facebook, and now Meta. So that's like more palpable version of Metaverse. He's also trying to create a new planet, and another new planet is being created in the crypto or blockchain world, right? So these are two variants of Metaverses that exist right now, and you can invest in both these Metaverses. For example, if you want to invest in Facebook or Meta, you can go and buy a US stock, which is Meta. You can go and buy Facebook stock. So you as a retail investor become an investor in Meta. Your second option is that you can go buy NFTs, right? Non-fungible tokens. And you can also buy certain cryptocurrencies, right? For example, you can buy something like Mana, right? Which is the cryptocurrency for Decentraland. There are Metaverses like Decentraland, Axie Infinity, Sandbox. These are all competitors to physical or more palpable Metaverse, that is Meta. Now you might have a very important question for me here, that Akshat, you spoke about two different types of Metaverses. One is Facebook, Meta, Zuckerberg. That's one. Second, you spoke about crypto Metaverses. So which one is better? And as retail investors, what we should do? So in all honesty, I'm invested in both because we don't know which of these Metaverses will win. So I'm investing in both the places. I know for a fact that Metaverse is going to win. So therefore, I'm picking up really good projects in this Meta type of companies and also in this crypto world, crypto metaverses. But here is an important story that you need to understand, that Facebook very recently tried to launch a crypto coin called as Libra, right? And the project did not go really well. Why did it not go really well? I'll help you understand the reason, but first let us understand why did Facebook decide to launch Libra. Now they have not disclosed the entire plans, but the back-end story to this is that Facebook actually wants to make a metaverse. They want to get into the crypto space as well. They have been trying really hard. Crypto is modulated by decentralization. Decentralization means that there is no central authority. And what is Facebook known for? Facebook is basically known for aggregating your data, packaging it and selling it to highest bidders, that are advertisers. So no one trusts Facebook from that perspective. No one is believing, the entire audiences are not believing in the narrative that, you know what, Facebook is truly going to create a decentralized system. Therefore, their Libra project did not go really well. That's part A. Part B. In order to create a new metaverse or a new planet, what do you need? You need people to believe in it. Number one, right? That you need to have customers. Second, you need to have developers, because this planet needs to be built on technology, which is the blockchain technology. So you need developers to come onto that metaverse and start creating more products and systems and processes. Now that has not happened for Facebook. That has, however, happened for crypto or blockchain oriented metaverses. So let me take you through one of the key examples, which is called as Decentraland, and this is what Decentraland looks like. Now this will look like a futuristic video game for you, but trust me, this is more than a video game. So let me give you a very quick tour of this. So on Decentraland, you can create, explore and trade in the first ever virtual world owned by its users. This is decentralized, right? That is the power of Decentraland, right? Let us scroll through. Let me tell you some more things. Lose yourself in this amazing evolving world. So you can do a bunch of different things. Explore landowners by users to experience incredible scenes and structures. This, that, right? You can create, test the limit of your imaginations. You can buy, sell land, estates, avatars, wearables, name, Decentraland marketplace, stocking the very best digital goods and paraphernalia backed by Ethereum blockchain. So this entire Decentraland is a planet in itself, right? Planet in itself. And it is powered by a currency called as mana, right? I will show that to you in a minute. What can you do with this currency? You can actually buy a piece of land, real estate. You can buy all these different things, right? You can in fact trade it, right? There are different NFTs that you can trade on a platform called as OpenSeas as well, right? So this is our biggest NFT marketplace. So you can do all this different bunch of things. So all these digital assets, right? All these digital assets that you see, these become tradable because of the NFT functionalities. Now there are 2-3 key things that I'll quickly explain because some of you might be complete beginners. So let me first and foremost talk about what NFTs are. Now this is an NFT, okay? Now this is a virtual piece of art or wearable or a gadget that is there on a virtual world, right? For example, if you are playing, let's say Call of Duty, right, which is a video game, and you buy a gun, you buy a really nice gun. You spent your real $100 to buy that gun. Now you can't do anything much with it outside that game. But on an NFT, what you can do is that, for example, this jacket, you can go on OpenSeas, right? And you can sell it off, right? For real money. So this is the functionality of blockchain based NFTs, that they become tradable. They become like commodities. You can sell them, buy them. You can monetize them. And that is the reason why the next leg of video gaming is Metaverse, because there is real incentive for people to play, engage with these games, because they get to make money. There is a game called as Axie Infinity, where if you participate on the tournaments that are happening in Axie Infinity, you can make real money, right? A large population of Philippines ended up playing and exploring this game because the money that they were making by playing Axie Infinity was much larger than they could have made by doing their day job. So a lot of people in Philippines quit doing their day jobs and started playing this video game full time to make money and make real income. So that is the power of metaverses. Right now there are 3 major metaverses in the crypto world, right? So one is Axie Infinity, right? Axie Infinity. Second, we are talking about Decentraland, right? And third is Sandbox. These are 3 major metaverses that are existing in the crypto space, and looks like that one of these 3 will win the race. Now you would say, Akshat, this sounds super exciting. I want to invest in it. What should I do? Okay, you can actually go on Vault and you can buy a coin called as Mana, and you can see the returns of this coin, right? This has been going crazy, right? So it launched somewhere in 2017, right? The performance was very flat for 2-3 years. Then it has skyrocketed from last year onwards, from approximately 0.15, it has gone up to 4.2 also, which is like exponential return on this asset because the entire metaverse narrative is picking up steam. A lot of companies are coming up and a lot of companies are staking their claim that they will become the next prominent metaverse. Right now, the war is going on between 4 different companies, right? One is Facebook, second is Decentraland, third is Sandbox, 4 is Axie Infinity. All have their different utilities, and these are the leading metaverses that is out there. Now you would say, Akshat, did you purchase Mena? I have purchased Mena, but in very small quantities. I'm still sitting on massive profits on it because I believe in this entire metaverse narrative. Now you would say, Akshat, you are speaking about like some futuristic stuff which will probably fly, which will probably not fly. Can you show us some real world evidences of big companies investing in it? Okay. So 2-3 things, right, that I would like to show. So first and foremost, that companies like Microsoft and Facebook are building metaverses. Facebook unfortunately has failed in its crypto game, Libra project. Therefore, it has moved to a physical, more palpable type of a metaverse, taking a completely different narrative. So probably it might win there. Second key point, you need to take a look at the marketplace. So this is market.decentraland.org. And here you can start trading all these different NFTs, right? So these are newest items, so you can buy it, right? Here you just need to connect your wallet and you can start buying all this different stuff. How to do it? If you want to know, I will create a separate video on this. Second, this is what is super interesting, right? These are parcels of land that you can buy. And a lot of big companies, for example, CoinMarketCap is a real world company that is buying land in metaverses. Similarly, Binance is buying land on metaverses. You have other big companies that are jumping in and are buying land on all these metaverses because they understand the functionality of it. They understand that a lot of users are getting attracted to it. There is real world utility of these things. You would say, how? How real world utility? Okay. Go back to that Philippines example that I was telling you. One is that, hey, go play like some football video game. You are wasting your time. You're not making any money. And your mom will be after your life that, hey, go son, study. Otherwise, you'll not be able to build your career. Or, hey, daughter, don't waste your time playing all this video game stuff. It's just not worth it, right? It's a waste of time. You'll never be able to build career. Option 2, go and play Axie Infinity. You make real world money. You put food on the table. For you, to your mom, that, hey, let me play this video game. I'll end up making $100 from it. So this is actually becoming a career for people because there is a way that by participating in these metaverses, you can unlock NFTs and trade it here, right? Trade it here, sell and make real money, trade in these assets, and this becomes like a major part of economy going forward. So from that perspective, metaverse is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. In what form, shape it exists, that remains to be seen, and which will be the market leader, that remains to be seen. Okay, so in that context, let me talk about my investment in one of the companies. The company's name is Zionverse. It's a metaverse. It's an India-focused metaverse. So essentially, what they do is that they create different series of games, and there is an NFT that they have recently launched. It's called as Lakshmi NFT. I'll put the links in the description box also. You can check it out. It's a fascinating company. I will invite the founder also on my channel someday to discuss more about the NFT economy. Let me know if you would want me to do that. Super fascinating space. They are creating an India-focused metaverse. Now, the Indian narrative stays behind when it comes to technology. And you know, there has been like a lot of problems in terms of propagating technology from India from that perspective. So Zionverse has been able to create an India-focused metaverse. Now, you would say, Akshat, this is like a replicate of something like Axie Infinity or Decentraland, etc., etc. No, it's an Indianized version. Yes, it propagates Indian mythology, India's philosophy, and brings out a lot of interesting learning elements to it as well. There is opportunity to make money in this metaverse also. I will release a separate video on this entire company altogether so that you understand how Indians are also picking up their NFT game. We are not getting left behind in this creator economy. So you learn more about that. They have recently launched something called as Lakshmi NFT, which allows you to do fixed deposit on your NFT and make returns out of it. So again, a very fascinating concept which imbibes finance, gamification, and blockchain technology to make money. This is defining the next leg of technology. So would appreciate all of your support because there are very few Indian companies that are doing it at this scale right now. So this is where I'll start summarizing the video. Number 1, I hope you understand the concept of what Metaverse is. Number 2, there are specific investment opportunities in Metaverse. I am very bullish about this space. Number 3, if you are a retail investor, you can go with more palpable metaverse like Facebook or Meta, or you can invest in a crypto focused metaverse, or you can invest in an India focused metaverse also. But definitely do learn about this space. This is an evolving space. You as an investor will find great potential in this. Because the idea is nascent, it will continue to evolve with time, with people's feedback around, and it will attain scale over time. But this is definitely a narrative that you should invest more time learning about. Let me know if you have more questions. I'll be happy to do a part 2 of this video. This was an introduction part. I'll do a slightly more advanced part about metaverses and NFTs. Let me know in the comment section. If there is enough traction, enough comments and enough likes for this video, I will definitely make part 2 of this video. Thank you so much, and I will see you the next time.